I'm going to show you how to increase your FPS on Fortnite PC from something like 60 to 200 or even higher. So stick around and watch everything. Let's do this. Hey everyone, my name's Octorious, and in this video I'm going to walk you through a few steps to boost and stabilize your FPS on Fortnite PC. As a small disclaimer, the results of this will vary depending on your specs. I hope this video helps you out. For step number 1, you want to go onto your desktop, right click and go down to your control panel for your graphics card. Now, I'm going to assume you're using a Nvidia graphics card, but if not, there is still a way to do this. You want to go up to your 3D settings and then adjust image settings with preview, and then simply select the use the advanced 3D image settings option. And then from there, you want to go back down to manage 3D settings, then program settings, and then you want to just simply locate where Fortnite is installed on your PC and add it to this if it's not already there. So once you've added that there, you just want to scroll down your settings right here and leave everything as it is up here, but then when you get to maximum pre-rendered frames, you want to actually change that so it's at 1, and then the rendering GPU, just have that as set as whichever GPU you want to be using that's in your PC. And then power management mode, I have this on prefer maximum performance because that's going to put more power in, meaning more frame rates, and it's going to increase everything up that extra level, so it will actually increase your frames. And then you can skip the next setting, but then when you get onto texture filtering, you want to have the first setting for this on, not the default of off. And then when you get down to the quality, you want to have that on either performance or high performance. I keep this on performance and it gives like pretty good results, but if you want even better and more frames and completely focus the frames over how the game looks, then you can select high performance, and there's not that much of a difference in terms of how it looks, but there is in terms of how it actually performs. But I do prefer just normal performance. And then for the next setting down, you want to make sure that is at on instead of the default of off. For step 2, you actually want to navigate over to your browser. Now, I'm going to be doing this using Chrome, but if you just simply make a quick Google search, you should be able to find how you can do this on your browser, but Chrome is the best, so that's why I'm doing it on Chrome. And then once you've opened Chrome, I'm going to assume that's what you're using, go to the 3 dots at the top right, click that once and go all the way down to settings. Then once you've gone to settings, you want to go all the way down to the bottom of this page, simply click advanced, and then go all the way back down to the bottom where you're going to see use hardware acceleration when available. Now by default this is turned on, so that's using your GPU whilst you're still playing Fortnite even if Chrome is turned off. I don't know why it does this, but it does. So if you want to have less strain on your GPU, allowing for more frames, you want to turn that off. But then for that to come into account, you are going to have to relaunch Chrome, which just simply takes that button, and then you'll be straight back where we left off. And that's that step. For step number 3, you want to actually open up Discord, and if you are using Discord and this is necessary, by the way, this is my server, you should totally come check it out, it's pretty cool. And yeah, you want to navigate over to your user settings and go all the way down to appearance. Then once you've gone to there, you want to just scroll back down and actually disable hardware acceleration. If we read this, turns on hardware acceleration, which uses your GPU to make Discord smoother. Turn this off if you're experiencing FPS drops in games. So step number 4, you are actually going to want to navigate over to your file explorer and then simply go down to your user, and you should see a folder named app data. If that's not there, you want to go to view and then make sure hidden items is checked, because otherwise that definitely, well, it shouldn't be showing. So you want to double click on app data, then go up to local, where you are then going to go all the way down to Fortnite_game, saved, and then you want to go across to crashes, and then here, these are all of your crashes that you've been having in Fortnite. Obviously there's not actually that many here, and these aren't crashes that necessarily close the application, but just any kind of crash, and you want to highlight all of those and then simply delete it, take it to recycle bin. Then if you want, go right down to your recycle bin and simply empty it. It's making less happening in the background and less crash logs are happening, so it improves performance. For step 5, you want to go onto your Fortnite game and then go across to your settings, just the first tab, and you want to change your windowed mode to full screen. So you want to make sure that is on full screen, and then change your display resolution to probably 1080p. So I'm going to change mine to 1920 by 1080, but 720 or whatever suits you works for that. And then in terms of you obviously want, as you can see, I'm currently getting solid 120, but in terms of you getting what you want to be getting as a possible best, set this to unlimited. But if you do on more stable performance, it might just be worth to see whereabouts your frames are reaching. And then if it's getting to, let's say, if it's getting to 240, but it's like very rarely actually at that, maybe just set your frame limit to 200, because that will work fine and it will be constantly on that number. But for the sake of getting most frames, just set this to unlimited. And then in terms of quality, leave all this as it is, do not touch that. But you want to make sure the 3D resolution is at the maximum value, but you can tone that down if you want to. But for the sake of not confusing Fortnite and therefore making it run faster, have this as high as it will go. And then for view distance, this honestly depends on your specs, but you can have this on Epic, but I have this on FAR. This is what most people actually use it. This doesn't affect how you see players. This only affects how like renderings of buildings come into view. So you could actually have this on medium if you really wanted to see even more frames, but I have it set to FAR. And then you want shadows off, anti-aliasing off, textures low, effects low, post-processing low, and then VSync, assuming you're using an Nvidia graphics card, have this off, but it does depend. You need to do some research on that depending on what you're using. Motion blur, set this to off. Show FPS, you can have this as on. And then honestly, if you want to have the best performance you can have, then have this turned off. But I do prefer to keep this on, as it makes the game feel better, kind of. If you're on like a low-end laptop or something, or just a low-end PC, turn this off and you shouldn't see as many issues. And then all you want to do is simply click apply. If you want a shout out in my next video just like Tino, then please smash that like button, consider subscribing and hitting the bell if this video did help you out, share this video with your squad, and leave a comment letting me know how many frames you're getting in Fortnite. Also, make sure to use code Octorious in the item shop, just like these guys. Anyway, that's all from me today, and I will see you in my next Fortnite video. Bye everyone!